today, Mom to the Rescue. We're actually gonna look at maybe something that's kind of common to you. And that's milk with magnesia. And we're gonna look at it using a universal indicator, which when we use the universal indicator, it'll first tell us that this is a base. And then we're gonna add some acid to it, and we're gonna look at the changes. So as we go through this, you will need to take notes, but not real notes, just observations, 5 to 7 observations, at least 5, about what you see going on in this experiment. So I'm going to start by adding 20 milliliters, of milk of magnesia to a beaker. 20. And I'm going to put a magnetic stir in. The purpose of the stir is just so that the solution moves. Add some water. Add 800 milliliters of water. Now, I'm going to get this started. Okay, so it's swirling. That's just going to keep our mixture moving. I am going to start by adding universal indicator. Now, notice that the universal indicator is green. When I add it to this solution, it's going to change the color. When we add this, it's going to change the color. But if we get back to some sort of green, that's going to mean that we have a neutral solution in here, okay? And then we're going to look at what happens when it goes all the way acidic or all the way basic. And we're going to start with it being all the way basic.
Oh my God. That's perfect.
That's pretty.
This is lavender.
Yeah.
That girl see. What stuff did you add?
Okay.
Universal indicator.
This is just universal indicator. It's just like cabbage juice is used as a universal indicator, but this is a chemical of universal indicator. And it's just used, it changes color in the presence of acids and bases. So, as you can see, this is purple. When a universal indicator is in contact with a base, it turns purple. When it comes into contact with an acid, it turns a different color. And we're going to look and see what happens as we add hydrochloric acid to your experiment here. Is that pink?
It looked like it.
And it's going to turn
It turned blue.
pink, and then it'll go back.
What in the world?
No, it turned pink. Indigo. No, indigo.
That's not indigo, indigo purple.
Yeah.
So that's blue. Oh my God.
That's pretty straight.
What is that? What is
That's
that?
green.
This is hydrochloric acid. This is like your stomach acid.
Oh. That's nice.
Now, the closer we're getting to green, the closer we're getting to neutralizing the base in here, or counteracting the base and making it acidic, but making it neutral. As long as, if it's green, it's neutral.
That's colorful. So I got a question. Why does it change into so many colors?
It's the way that the acid and base are reacting with that universal indicator.
Oh my God, it's so pretty.
Is it bubbling up now?
No, it's just stirring it. I don't have any heat on them.
Ooh.
That's a nice color.
That is so pretty.
So what's the so
What's
it's
that thing at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay, the thing at the bottom is just a stir.
so you put it in there?
Uh-huh, I did.
Oh.
Okay. Now you can see that it is red. Red would mean that this is fully acidic now. It has eaten away, the acid has eaten up what of the base was in there. Think about this being your stomach. And I know this in anatomy class, but this is kind of why we're doing this one. Think about this being your stomach. This is what your stomach is most of the time, like if you just have the stomach acid. Well, a lot of times you may get acid reflux and you have to take Tums or you take milk with magnesia. That is to neutralize your stomach. So what do you think would happen if I added more milk with magnesia?
You're probably gonna
It goes back to the regular zero.
It'll balance it out. Tie back to the base.
It'll change the color.
Become neutral.
I can't tell if you're uncomfortable or
That's the box you're wearing.
It's okay, that's good.
Are you okay? I'll move them over to that one for the next one.
What is that right there?
I'm so smart.
This is milk with magnesia.
turn green.
So now, at this point, what do we think has happened?
It's gonna reverse back.
It goes back to the base.
It's gonna reverse back.
Neutral.
But, very good, Haley. Right now, it's neutral. Right now, there is the same amount of acid, about the same amount of acid, about the same amount of base. So they're neutral. If I continue to add, trying to get back there.
Ms. Lynn, what you think if you leave that stir in the that whole thing out of you think it'll change colors?
it may go back a little bit, like the magnetic stir, all it does is stir. Oh, are you asking if the stir itself would change colors?
No, I'm talking about the stir.
The solution? There's a possibility that it could. Okay, so now it's back being a base. You can change it again by adding more acid and base. So basically what you're doing is seeing the effects of what milk and magnesia or Tums or something like that would do to your stomach to help neutralize that acid if you have acid reflux or things like that. But now, you can cut it off. But now